What's up, YouTube? Oh, excuse me. This is your boy Jay, and I am back. I actually hate spoken word. How you doing? It's me and you, but I don't have time to be waiting for people. Because people want you to wait forever for me to get here. But let me tell you, I heard T Lounge. I heard T Lounge. I had a chance to listen to T Lounge during my lunch break and stuff, and I'm waiting now for a meeting. So at a different location, but I did have a chance to hear T Lounge. And T Lounge, I get it. I get it. I get what you were doing. And I'm glad that you explained it. T Lounge, I'm not asking you to explain everything because I did hear you say that. But what I'm saying to you is it's been 3 years. And it's the communication. It comes back to communication. And I want to give a big ups to Lady Snoop because Lady Snoop did go in, ask the right questions. She diffused a lot of stuff because T Lounge is very protective of her project, and I'm just glad that she let Snoop do what she needed to do. T Lounge, I get what you're doing. I get that it was all about the written play, but you were trying to get people to go deep into character and telling people take something that you know and utilize that. So I get it. I think that Reed, unfortunately, T Lounge, this is the beef sector. And on Mad Day, people do stuff and they try to burn the house down. And I get what you said. You weren't telling Reed to drag Nika. And Nika, I hope you listening to this because I get what T Lounge was saying. And just because the woman shaded, that doesn't mean she's trying to tear people down. I had to go and listen to T Lounge because I did not hear from her in the way, and I think Snoop asked the right questions because, again, Nubiology and T Lounge together, that communicating wasn't communicating. You know what I'm saying? But what you said with Lady Snoop makes sense. I wanted people to evoke these emotions. So if a hit dog makes you get into your character and it's like method acting where you're doing it or getting there, then go to that place so you can really give us that particular emotion for the scene. Ma'am, I get that. Now, Reed, I don't know if you were being vindictive. I don't know you were being upset and angry and mad and you decide to do this, but I get what T Lounge was saying. And I don't think, honest to God, that T Lounge was trying to have people read folk. I get what she was saying. And I understand that she wants a good product. And I get that. I get that. And so Lady Nika, Fifi TV, y'all with the understanding, do the play. I can't tell y'all to do it because it's going to be up to you all to do it. But I would say do the play because it seems like it's going to be good. It seems like this lady put some hard work, sweat, and tears in it. And T Lounge, you're dealing with the beef sector. I just think that you all should be prepared for all of this stuff, learning from what happened in Atlanta and Orlando and all of these places. What could go wrong can go wrong. Safeguard this. Let me explain what I want you all to do now. Don't forget to go in your emotion. And I believe you said that. But because someone had an issue with someone, they made it an inflammatory thing to stoke the flames to make people upset. And I think that's exactly what happened. So I get it. You want people to go places to give people emotions. Lady Nika and Reed went in a good place. So you're telling her, okay, use that to go through this scene. I get that. I wish it would have. I wish you all would have just said it. It wasn't coming through, and maybe it was the emotions of it all, but it wasn't coming through. You all, I told Reed to think about something that made her upset because she could not give me that emotion. Well, since she was already mad at Nika, she could now work up that emotion to give me her scene. You know, so I get it. I get it. I don't think T Lounge was wanting Reed to drag Nika. And let me say this, Lady Nika, I can get it because again, you're not too sure about these folk on YouTube. And let me say this, y'all. I'm not straddling the fence. I understand from both sides. I understand from both sides. Now, Rhonda, I have to listen to that. But I have to get information as it come, boo. Okay? I got to get the information as it come, Rhonda. But all I'm saying is, according to what T Lounge has said on her last interview, I can understand people getting into their emotions to do that. I understand what Lady Nika felt because Lady Nika didn't know this. She wasn't privy to that conversation more than likely. And again, if somebody wants to twist it around, they can do that. They can do that because when you're looking at Color Girls, it's not about women tearing each other up. It's about women empowering each other. And so I'm just trying to get the correlation of how you're going to drag somebody and do this Color Girl thing. And I know a lot of people were involved, you know, but I can understand Nika not wanting to be on a situation and getting drugged for filth. But I understand that Reed may have had some issues with Nika about the restaurant and all that stuff. And then T Lounge say, well, take that, boo, take that and use that in your scene. I get that. But the communication needed to be there because the communication was lacking on what they were trying to do. And what Fifi said, and I'm glad Fifi is here, kind of threw a red flag because Fifi said, I ain't know nothing about that. I ain't know, but I can understand everybody not knowing what T Lounge said to Reed because it was for Reed to evoke her feelings of, you know, the situation to get that scene how she wanted it. I can see T Lounge telling everybody, don't forget, go to that place, y'all, for these scenes. I can get that. So that makes sense. And I believe she told people that, but it's been 3 years and how it was sounding is that a lot of people didn't know. So again, communication is key. Look, you all, let me clear up a few things. First of all, I was getting people to go into a place to get their scenes. We're not dragging people. These people have different names and all of this stuff. I get that. And so, but again, Reed leaves. Reed is upset with Nika. And then all of a sudden, bam. And this is what T Lounge told me to do, just in case you didn't know Nika. And then all of a sudden, something that really ain't that big becomes humongous, and it's really not that big. And so this is why I wanted to hear T Lounge's version of it. I heard what Nika felt, and I mean, I get that because nobody don't want to be in there getting dragged. You know what I'm saying? Nobody don't want to be in there getting dragged. But I do understand that Nika is a little cautious because, of course, we've seen what happened on these other shows. And of course, who wouldn't blame Nika? I'm not saying that Nika shouldn't have her feelings. I'm sorry. She should, because you need to be cautious. You need to be cautious. But on the other hand, I can understand T Lounge being frustrated because she's trying to do something and then all of a sudden people taking it out of context. And then the people who are major characters are talking about walking out. And this is why I hope Nika doesn't walk out. Nika, pray about it, girl. Pray about it. I think it's going to be good, Nika. And I think that you doing your acting and stuff, I think it's good. I really think it's good. And I think you should do it, Nika. Now, the decision is yours, Nika. But listening to T Lounge, it made sense. It clicked. And you know me, Nika. Now, good, because if it ain't right, it don't sound right. I'm going to say it still don't sound right to me. But I get it. I get it. I get it. And T Lounge, I understand that you was a little perturbed, a little miffed with me. But again, I had to listen to what you said with Snoop. And I think Snoop asked the right questions. And I think Snoop dug in deep, because you and Nubiology sound like y'all was speaking Chinese, Dovanese, Guyanese, and Javanese all together. I'm like, what? And it didn't sound right. And it made y'all sound real suspect. But when you calm it down, and Lady Snoop, rather, I call her Noop like she's a Kappa girl. Did I just call her Lady Noop? Okay, I'm sorry, Snoop, not Noop. She's not a Kappa, but it made sense. It made sense. Now, Rhonda, you saying something else with Reed, and I'm gonna have to take that in consideration. But you know what? I'm gonna have to listen to that, because I know Reed be giving conspiracy theories and you know, aliens and spaceships, and you know, because you know Reed can be going off on that deep end sometimes. So having to hear what Lady Nika said and then listening to T Lounge, it makes sense. I am not telling you all to drag each other. I'm just saying go to a place to emote that emotion to get through your scene, because I want the raw emotion. I don't want this to be fake and phony. I want it to be just like the Tyler, well, I can't even say Tyler Perry because I don't even know he be doing this. I want the screenplay. What's up, Tracy? I want the screenplay. That's what I want. And I get it, T Lounge. But Nika, I get it too. You don't want to be made a fool of and all of, I get it, Nika, because girl, you know, we done been through a lot of this in this beef sector. And I think this will be good for the beef sector. And I think that if this really goes through, then it will show us that we can work together with all of this foolery and stuff, you know. And I get it. I get it. Now, Rhonda, you talking about Reed had something to say that was different, and I might have to go over there and listen to it. I'm not lying. I'm gonna have to go listen to it. But again, excuse me, y'all, I heard what T Lounge had to say, and it looked good. Somebody said Reed had a story that makes sense. I think Reed point is to be okay. So can somebody please tell me what Reed point is? I want to hear. Could please type it out or come on so I can hear what her point is, because I really want to hear it. Pastor, is trouble brewing with Reed and Rita. He's going to air her out. Baby, let me say this, y'all. I know YouTube history, and Rita and Rick were at odds, and then they became friends. So y'all forgot that if it wasn't for Reed, we wouldn't know all of this stuff about Rita in the first place. This is why I don't understand how these people do all of this stuff and then forget it. Like it didn't happen. But we already know that they already had some issue. Child, moving right along. So yeah, only a matter of time. So Sugarfoot said, so could somebody please tell me why is Reed's story plausible? And I'm open to it. I don't know if Reed was on here or not. I don't know if she want to come up here and admit, but I'm just trying to find out. Rick said he going to expose what Rita said about Tricky D. You mean Tracy D. I don't call that lady Tricky D. Hold on for a minute, y'all. Now, I only know Tracy D. But anyway, y'all got to remember, we wouldn't have known half of this stuff unless Rick told us. So, you know, Rick and Rita already fell out once. So anyway, for the people who know YouTube history, we already knew they fell out once. And then they got back together again. But we wouldn't have known half this stuff if it went for Rick Reed. Moving right along. But can somebody please tell me why Reed is a bum, but she is way more credible? No. Let's not. Look, I don't have time for the name calling. Tell me why Reed's story is plausible. Either you can click the link and tell me, or you can type it without all of those drama comments. I don't want the comments, you all. Who, what, when, where, how, and why. That's all I want. Leave the fluff out the way. Y'all need to hurry up because I got to go to a meeting in a few minutes. So could y'all please tell me? Because now I heard T Lounge and it makes sense. I heard Nika and it makes sense. Baby, y'all don't remember reading, baby, this ain't their first go round. This ain't their first rodeo. I was glad and happy that they were back together again and they was chilling. I don't know how Rita did it because I'm like, man, that man put all that stuff out about you and you still gonna talk about it? But yeah, hey. So let me let Rhonda on. I see you, Rhonda, girl. I'm gonna let you on. So Rhonda,
okay. Jay
please
Wilson.
tell me very concisely.
Before you get started, Jay Wilson.
Hold on. Now listen to me. Listen to me.
Okay.
I got a meeting. I don't have a whole lot of time. Make this condensed, please. All right, go ahead.
Okay, I was only going to suggest you reach out to Reed and have her on your show. Because
girl, I don't have time for that. Tell me what the deal is, girl. Why you feel the way you feel?
I can't speak for her. I can't speak for her.
Well, say what you say.
I know my phone is down.
I've
been talking to my mother for 4 hours.
Why should I believe her? Why should I believe her? The question is simple. I'm asking you a question, Rhonda. Why should I believe her? I didn't have you to come up here and tell me you can't tell me. You wasting my time. You're wasting my time. Now, could you please give me something? Don't be leaving me all hanging. Give me some.
Go ahead and go to your meeting. I will dog walk you later. Jay Wilson.
Girl, get on out of here.
Have a happy meeting. Have a happy meeting.
You mess up a wet dream. She'll mess up a wet dream. Get the hell out of here. Come on, click on over here to be seen. Oh my God. Read is more credible. Let me read something. Girl, she'll mess up a whole wet dream. Coming up here, don't talk about something. I can't speak for Reed. Well, then get the hell down. I just asked you why you think she's credible. I just asked you that question. I didn't say you were her legal representation. I didn't say that you was her mediator. Good God Almighty. Reed is more credible because she has absolutely no reason to lie. She benefit nothing from this project. Nika is confirmed. Okay, y'all ain't giving me what I need. Y'all ain't giving me what I need. Y'all ain't give me what I need. See, again, Reed ain't here. I'm asking a simple question. Y'all are saying that Reed's side of the story is credible and you need to listen to it, but nobody ain't saying what it is. Now, I done heard Rhonda give me nothing, but I heard Lady Nika and I heard this. They said someone was stalking and following Reed and T Lounge knows about it. That's what I heard. Okay, now I heard something about a picture and I heard something about a picture. All right, y'all, I'm gonna have to just pick up on this later. But now let me say this. Let me make this clear. Far as the play and what's going on in the play, and that I get what T Lounge was saying. Now, people following folk and stalking people in the picture and stuff, baby, that's a whole nother show. But Rhonda, you done bumped your head 5 times and came up on here. How you gonna tell me that you can't tell me? Girl, get on out of here. What's up, Cindy from Boston? Okay, I gotta move on. I gotta get her to a meeting. Girl, Rhonda just came here and just grieved my whole spirit. She done grieved my whole spirit. You ain't gonna dog walk nobody because you can't even walk. You need to be changing them pissy panties she have on. Gonna dog walk somebody. And then she wanted to go all around the mulberry bush. I just said who, what, when, where, how, and why. That's all I needed to know. I ain't need all that extra. Anyway, so now y'all say that Reed had somebody and somebody was stalking Reed. So yeah, because nobody really ain't tell me why with the Reed thing. So again, I might have to listen to her. Pastor, put your earphone in your meeting. Rick is exposing Rita for filth. Baby, somebody send it to me. I gotta go to my meeting. I'm sorry. I gotta go to my meeting. I can't do that. I gotta go to my meeting, boo. Anyway, I'm out. Peace.